Dear students, today chapter 5 trigonometric functions of R.D. Sharma, exercise 5.1, we will continue. Prove the following identities. We have to prove the following identities. Question number 13. 1 plus tan alpha into tan beta whole square plus tan alpha minus tan beta whole square is equal to sec square alpha into sec square beta. This we have to prove. So for proving this identity, take this left hand side, LHS is equal to 1 plus tan alpha into tan beta whole square plus tan alpha minus tan beta whole square. This we have to prove equal to sec square alpha into sec square beta. So, we have the identity in terms of tan and sec. So, this side tan alpha and tan beta, and this side sec alpha and sec beta, we have to prove sec square alpha into sec square beta. So, directly we can open both the brackets by using a plus b whole square identity and a minus b whole square identity, so that we can get this sec square alpha into sec square beta, which is equal to a square plus b square tan square alpha into tan square beta plus 2ab. So 2 tan alpha into tan beta. In second bracket, apply the identity a minus b whole square, tan square alpha plus tan square beta minus 2 times tan alpha into tan beta. Now this negative 2 times tan alpha tan beta and positive 2 times tan alpha tan beta cancelled, which is equal to 1 plus this tan square alpha and write this tan square alpha into tan square beta plus tan square alpha into tan square beta, and one more term is remaining, this is tan square beta. So plus tan square beta. Now we have identity since 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So we can write this 1 plus tan square alpha, 1 plus tan square alpha is equal to sec square alpha. This is sec square alpha plus, here in this two term, tan square beta is common. So take out tan square beta common. Tan square beta, here tan square alpha left plus here 1 left, which is equal to sec square alpha plus tan square beta. Again, this tan square alpha plus 1 can be written sec square alpha. Sec square alpha. Now take out sec square alpha common. Sec square alpha common, so 1 plus tan square beta left, which is equal to sec square alpha. 1 plus tan square beta can be written sec square beta. Sec square beta, which is equal to right hand side. Question number 14. 1 plus cot x plus tan x into sin x minus cos x upon sec cube x minus cosec cube x is equal to sin square x into cos square x. So for proving this, taking left hand side, LHS is equal to 1 plus cot x plus tan x into sin x minus cos x upon sec cube x minus cosec cube x. So for proving this equal to sin square x into cos square x, just convert the trigonometrical ratios into sin cos, which is equal to 1 plus cot x can be written cos x upon sin x plus tan x can be written sin x upon cos x into, in second bracket, sin x as it is minus cos x as it is, and denominator we can apply the identity a cube, and denominator change this sec and cosec into sin cos. So sec cube x can be written 1 upon cos cube x minus cosec cube x can be written 1 upon sin cube x. Now take LCM in numerator and denominator. In numerator, in first bracket, LCM is sin x into cos x. Sin x into cos x LCM. So it is sin x into cos x plus sin x cancelled, cos x into cos x, cos square x plus cos x cancelled, sin x into sin x, sin square x into second bracket as it is sin x minus cos x upon, and denominator cos cubic x into sin cubic x LCM, cos cube x into sin cube x, dividing by cos cube x cancelled, sin cube x into 1, sin cube x minus sin cube x cancelled, cos cube x into 1, cos cube x. Now this sin x and this sin cube x we can cancel 2 times, so here sin square x will remaining, cos x and this cube cancelled 2 times, so cos square x. Now they are double fraction, so we can shift this cos x, cos square x into sin square x in numerator, which is equal to this sin x into cos x plus this cos square x plus sin square x 1 into sin x minus cos x into this denominator, this double fraction quantity shift in numerator, so cos square x into sin square x upon sin cube x and minus cos cube x. Simplify this further. Now in denominator we can apply the identity a cube minus b cube. What is the identity of a cube minus b cube? Since a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus b square plus ab. This identity we can apply in denominator. So which is equal to sin x into cos x plus 1 as it is, sin x minus cos x as it is, into cos square x into sin square x as it is, and denominator apply this identity a cube minus b cube, so it is a minus b means sin x minus cos x into a square sin square x plus b square cos square x plus ab sin x into cos x. Now this sin x minus cos x negative and sin x minus cos x negative cancelled, which is equal to sin x into cos x plus 1 as it is into cos square x into sin square x as it is upon this sin square x plus cos square x can be written 1 plus sin x into cos x. So this sin x into cos x plus 1 and sin x plus sin x into cos x plus 1 cancelled. So finally we have got sin square x into cos square x. Sin square x into cos square x, which is equal to right hand side. Question number 15. 2 sin x into cos x minus cos x upon 1 minus sin x plus sin square x minus cos square x is equal to cot x. So for proving this cot x, just take left hand side. Left hand side. 2 sin x into cos x minus cos x upon 1 minus sin x plus sin square x minus cos square x. Now, which is equal to, in numerator, this cos x is common. So take out cos x common. Here 2 sin x left and minus 1 left. In denominator, this 1 minus cos square x we can write sin square x. So write them close to each other. 1 minus cos square x minus sin x and plus sin square x. Now here we can apply the identity, since sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So 1 minus cos square theta, 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. In this way 1 minus cos square x can be written sin square x, which is equal to cos x into 2 sin x minus 1 as it is, and denominator 1 minus cos square x sin square x, and take out sin x common from these two terms. So minus sin x common. So here 1 minus sin x left. Here 1 left and here minus sin x. After multiplying again minus sin x plus sin square x. So which is equal to this cos x into 2 sin x minus 1, from denominator take out sin x common throughout. Sin x common. So here 1 sin x left. Here this sin x common, multiplying by minus 1, so minus 1 plus sin x, which is equal to this cos x into 2 sin x minus 1 as it is, and denominator this sin x plus sin x, 2 sin x minus 1. Now this 2 sin x minus 1, 2 sin x minus 1 gets cancelled, and cos x upon sin x left only. Cos x upon sin x we can write cot x, which is our right hand side. This is the right hand side cortex. Question number 16. Cos x into tan x plus 2 into 2 tan x plus 1 is equal to 2 sec x plus 5 sin x. So for proving this, take left hand side. Left hand side is equal to cos x into tan x plus 2 into 2 tan x plus 1. So for proving this, 2 sec x plus 5 sin x, convert them into sin cos. So this cos x, tan x can be written sin x upon cos x plus 2 as it is into 2 tan x can be written sin x upon cos x plus 1. Take LCM. This cos x into sin x upon cos x, 2 upon 1. So LCM is cos x dividing by cos x, 1 into sin x plus 2 cos x into, in this bracket again LCM, cos x cancelled, 2 sin x plus cos x. So this one cos x and cos x we can cancel. This cancelled. Now it is sin x plus 2 cos x into 2 sin x plus cos x upon cos x. So open this numerator brackets. Sin x plus 2 cos x multiply by this sin x into this bracket. So it is 2 sin square x plus sin x into cos x multiply by 2 cos x. 2 2s are 4 sin x into cos x plus 2 cos square x upon cos x. This 2 sin square x and 2 cos square x, take out 2 common. 2 common. Sin square x plus cos square x, it will become 1. Here this sin x into cos x one time, 4 times sin x into cos x, so we can write 5 times plus 5 times sin x into cos x dividing by cos x, which is equal to 2 into sin x plus cos x 1 plus 5 sin x into cos x upon cos x. Divide them by separately. 2 upon cos x plus 5 sin x into cos x upon cos x. So this cos x cancelled, and 2 upon cos x can be written 2 sec x plus 5 sin x, which is our right hand side. 2 sec x plus 5 sin x. 2 sec x plus 5 sin x. Question number 17. If a is equal to 2 sin x upon 1 plus cos x plus sin x, then prove that 1 minus cos x plus sin x upon 1 plus sin x is also equal to a. This value of a is given, so we have to prove this also equal to a. So for proving this quantity equal to a, we have to write this in the form of 2 sin x upon 1 plus cos x. So for this, just take this term, 1 minus cos x plus sin x upon 1 plus sin x, which is equal to, notice this, in denominator we require 1 plus cos x plus sin x, and here in denominator 1 plus sin x, means we have to multiply this and divide by 1 plus cos x plus sin x so that we can get denominator 1 plus cos x plus sin x. So for this we will rationalize this numerator. Rationalizing the numerator we have to perform here. So for rationalizing the numerator, just write this numerator as 1 plus sin x, we can write this sin x here, minus cos x upon 1 plus sin x. Now for making this denominator as 1 plus cos x plus sin x, we can rationalize its numerator, and numerator 1 plus sin x minus cos x. So we can change this sign and multiply by 1 plus sin x plus cos x in numerator and denominator, so that we can get this denominator 1 plus cos x plus sin x. Now rationalize this, 1 plus sin x plus cos x dividing by same 1 plus sin x plus cos x. In this way we have got 1 plus sin x plus cos x in the denominator. Now simplify this. In numerator we can make the identity a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square. So 1 plus sin x whole square minus b square means cos square x, and denominator 1 plus sin x into 1 plus sin x plus cos x as it is, sin x plus cos x. So here we have got this denominator 1 plus sin x plus cos x like this. Now we have to simplify this only, so that we can write this equal to a. Here we applied this, since a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. This identity we applied here in numerator. Now simplify this. In numerator, open this bracket by a plus b whole square identity, a square plus b square plus 2ab. So 2 sin x minus cos square x as it is. Write denominator as it is, 1 plus sin x into 1 plus, we can write this cos x plus sin x. Now this 1 and minus cos square x, we can write sin square x, so write them close. 1 minus cos square x plus sin square x plus 2 sin x upon 1 plus sin x as it is, and second bracket also as it is, 1 plus cos x plus sin x. In numerator, this 1 plus 1 minus cos square x can be written sin square x. Sin square x plus sin square x plus 2 sin x upon 1 plus sin x, 1 plus sin x into 1 plus cos x plus sin x. Now this sin square x plus sin square x, 2 times sin square x, 2 sin square x plus 2 sin x, and denominator 1 plus sin x as it is, into 1 plus cos x plus sin x as it is. From numerator, take out common 2 sin x from numerator. 2 sin x common. So here sin x left and here 1 upon 1 plus sin x into 1 plus cos x plus sin x. So this bracket sin x plus 1 and 1 plus sin x gets cancelled, and finally we have got 2 sin x upon 1 plus cos x plus sin x, and this we can write equal to a. Check. 2 sin x upon 1 plus cos x plus sin x is equal to a. So here we proved this equal to a. Hence proved. We can write hence proved. Question number 18. If sin x is equal to a square minus b square upon a square plus b square, then find the values of tan x, sec x and cosec x. Here the value of one trigonometrical ratio is given. So we have to find out this remaining three trigonometric ratios values. So for this, first make an right angle triangle and write this sin x is equal to perpendicular upon hypo, and calculate the third side by using Pythagoras theorem. Then we can write the values of other trigonometrical ratios. So sin x is equal to a square minus b square upon a square plus b square. Basically sin x is perpendicular upon hypo. So we can take this is perpendicular and this is hypo. Make one right angle triangle. Suppose this is right angle triangle A, B, C, and this acute angle we are taking x. So for this acute angle x, this is base, this is perpendicular and this is hypo. So perpendicular is a square minus b square and hypo is a square plus b square. So we have to calculate the value of this base. So by using Pythagoras theorem, directly base is equal to under root h square minus p square. So this we can write under root h square. H square means a square plus b square whole square minus p square. A square minus b square whole square. This we can write the value of base. Base is equal to under root h square minus p square. Simplify this. Here apply the identity a plus b, a square minus b square. So a plus b into a minus b. So we can write this a square plus b square plus a square minus b square and another bracket a square plus b square a square plus b square minus a square plus b square. Here we applied the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Simplify this. This negative b square positive b square cancelled, negative a square cancelled. So which is equal to under root a square plus a square 2 times a square into b square plus b square 2 times b square, which is equal to 4 times a square b square. Take under root, square root of 4 is 2ab. So finally we have got this base value 2 times ab. Now we have all the three sides of this right angle triangle. So we can write the value of any trigonometrical ratio. Now tan x, sec x and cosec x values we have to write. So now tan x is equal to perpendicular upon base. What is perpendicular here? Perpendicular is a square minus b square, and base we calculated 2ab. So this is the value of tan x. Similarly, sec x is equal to hypo upon base, which is reciprocal of cos. Cos is base upon hypo, so sec is hypo upon base, which is equal to hypo is under root a square plus b square. Hypo is a square plus b square. A square plus b square, and base we calculated 2 times ab. And one more trigonometrical ratio, cosec x and cosec x. Cosec x is equal to hypo upon perpendicular. Cosec is the reciprocal of sine. Sine is p upon s, so cosec is h upon p. Hypo is under root a square plus b square, and perpendicular is a square minus b square. So these are the required values of tan x, sec x and cosec x. Question number 19. If tan x is equal to b upon a, then find the value of under root a plus b upon a minus b plus under root a minus b upon a plus b. Here the value of tan x is given, so we have to find out its value. Since tan x is equal to b upon a, it is given. It is given. So we have to find out its value. Therefore, under root a plus b into a minus b plus under root a minus b upon a plus b. So for finding its value, just convert it into b upon a form. After converting it into b upon a, directly we can substitute b upon a is equal to tan x. So which is equal to, in first under root, in numerator take out common a. So 1 plus b upon a. For making b upon a, we have taken a common. From numerator also a common. So 1 minus b upon a plus, and this second under root again we can take out a common from numerator. So 1 minus b upon a, and denominator also a common, 1 plus b upon a. Now this a gets cancelled, this a also. Now substitute the value of b upon a is equal to tan x. So which is equal to under root 1 plus b upon a is equal to tan x. In numerator also 1 minus b upon a tan x plus, and second under root again this 1 as it is minus b upon a can be written tan x upon 1 plus b upon a tan x. Now we can simplify this. We can write separate under roots. So under root 1 plus tan x upon under root 1 minus tan x plus Here also separate the under roots. 1 minus tan x upon under root 1 plus tan x. Now take LCM. Under root 1 minus tan x into under root 1 plus tan x. Under root 1 minus tan x into under root 1 plus tan x. Dividing by under root 1 minus tan x, multiply this under root 1 plus tan x into numerator. Numerator also under root 1 plus tan x. Under root 1 plus tan x, under root 1 plus tan x 2 times. So remove this under root. It is 1 plus tan x. Plus, dividing by this 1 plus tan x under root, this cancelled. Under root 1 minus tan x into under root 1 minus tan x. 1 minus tan x. Negative tan x and positive tan x gets cancelled, which is equal to 1 plus 1, 2. Under root 1 minus tan x into under root 1 minus tan x, we can write in 1 under root 1 minus tan x into 1 plus tan x. Now in denominator we can apply the identity a minus b into a plus b, which is equal to 2 upon under root 1 square 1 minus tan square x, which is equal to 2 upon under root 1 minus tan square x. This is the answer. 2 upon under root 1 minus tan square x is the required value of under root a plus b upon a minus b plus under root a minus b upon a plus b. We can simplify this further for tan sin cos. This 2 as it is under root 1 minus tan square x can be written sin square x upon cos square x. Take LCM in denominator. Cos square x is the LCM. Cos square x minus sin square x, which is equal to 2 upon under root cos square x minus sin square x upon cos x. Now this cos x in double fraction, so shift this cos x in numerator, which is equal to 2 cos x upon under root cos square x minus sin square x. Here we can write the formula 2 cos x upon under root cos 2x. This is cos 2x because we have this. Cos 2a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a. So this is the required value of under root a plus b upon a minus plus under root a minus b upon a plus b. So I think it's enough for today. The remaining questions of this exercise we will see in next class. Okay, bye.